Heads up and eyes front. If you're looking for a scripted narrative, a safe place, someone to tell you that everything's going to be alright, well, you're in the wrong fucking place. With Donald Trump reinventing a flip-flop on a daily basis, we've got Keir Starmer bleating into the void with the authority of a damp paper towel. It's the art of no deal, and we're all paying the price for the incompetence. It's not just the politics. While the world burns, we've got people who can't explain how the fucking moon works. Others are claiming dogs could be immortal. Bronze Age orgies to help population growth. This makes everything look like a Sunday school outing. I don't suffer fools, and I don't have time for fluff. But Shalini's here. The evidence is on the table, and we're going all in. Good evening, my darling.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. And we've got a very special guest in the chat room.
Yes, we certainly do.
And he's not even a guest. He's a fucking co-founder, producer,
Certainly is.
whatever you want to call it. But he's not here because he's still stuck in fucking hospital. It's our friend Ed.
Hello, Ed.
So anyway, before we go into that, we will do the normal. We will start with our condolences to Nick Pope and his wife. Nick Pope passed away this week, and Ed and I had quite a few, not run-ins with Nick Pope, because I think Nick Pope was actually one of the good guys when it came to UFO investigations. He was the kind of Fox Mulder of the UK.
So he wasn't, do you want to use your new, he wasn't
He wasn't a...
30, 70, retard.
No,
he wasn't a retard.
No, Nick Pope wasn't a retard. Nick Pope was a pretty good guy, actually. And he was quite sensible about it. He did that show with that guy Greenstreet from the New York Post. They did a show in the New York Post for ages. But yeah, he was a good guy. But unfortunately, he lost his battle with cancer. And speaking of that, we have our good friend Ed, as I said, in the chat. And he said to me that I could share this post with you, this picture with you. This is Ed, right now, in hospital, fighting the fight. We're with you, mate. Well, we're not. We're obviously fucking not with you, but we would be. We are with you virtually and here in our hearts. That's where it counts.
Ooh, the hospital's got purple walls. That's unusual.
Oh, maybe it's some kind of psychological thing to make you feel better. I've got purple lights.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, purple's a royal colour, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Wasn't purple the one colour that they couldn't really fucking make, in the Middle Ages? And I might be talking shite. I might be spouting nonsense, but...
Oh, I don't know.
I think purple, and in medieval times, purple was one of the really hard colours to make, and that's why the royals picked it. Because commoners couldn't get it.
Ah, right. The old plebs couldn't get purple.
Good evening to the chat room, and I'm glad to see you.
Oh, the troll room. The troll room is really busy, and before anybody gets confused, looks like something's happened to Robin's account, and he's now got a different name.
So he's now what? Patrick Edwards?
Yes, that's correct.
Right. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. So we've got Robin and Ed the Techie. It's fucking great to see that up there, isn't it? Ed the Techie.
Ed the Techie.
Dread-Eye, Julie, Frankie. Who else are we missing? Nobody. That's about it at the moment.
That's it for the minute.
Yeah. But yeah, so our friend Ed is there and fighting the fight, and we just give you every best wish that we possibly could, mate. Every best wish, and sending you healing thoughts if it's going to work. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just meant sending you healing thoughts,
Well, I pray for everybody anyway, so...
Yeah, but you're a good Catholic girl, aren't you? Well, you're not really a good Catholic girl, are you? Not after what you told me about the plumber today.
Yeah, very funny, John. That's your dirty mind, not mine.
Well, it was you that said it. Yeah, I mean, she said she had the plumber round. He was rummaging about in her pipes, and then while she went off, he finished himself off.
It's just you being bad-minded, John. Get on with the first slide, would you?
Right, moving on. Right, so
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Here we go.
The madness.
Israel says the new Iranian regime is more extreme than its predecessor.
Oh, I wonder why that might be.
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? You know, after killing the supreme leader and this guy's father, you'd think he might have a grudge to bear?
Yeah, you think?
Just maybe. Yeah, just maybe. And then down below we've got Trump. The Iranians are animals. That's why blowing up their bridges and power stations isn't a war crime. Okay. I'm kind of at a loss for words as well, because I don't understand what Trump is trying to do here.
Is Trump losing it?
I think
he's getting bad advice.
But his language is deplorable. This guy is meant to be the leader of the free world, and he's
not acting like it, is he?
I'm foul-mouthed, and I can understand why people would be foul-mouthed on occasion. But if I was in front of the entire freaking world, would you not try and keep it in a bit? And
tone it down a bit. Because all his recent, well, I know he doesn't do it on Twitter. He does it on, is it Truth Social or whatever it's called? It's just like, calm down, Don. Seriously.
Yeah.
Or tone it down.
Have you guys got an echo? No.
Oh no, it's not me, is it?
No, it would have been me because I forgot to turn the speakers down.
Oh.
But if you've got an echo, I apologise. It should be gone now. So yeah.
The whole situation is an absolute mess.
It is a mess. And Nathan, yes, Shalini got an echo. Right, okay, it's fixed now, I think.
Okay.
So Netanyahu, he's the cause of this.
I know.
This isn't an American thing. I don't think Trump even really wanted to go in, but I don't know what they've got. Well, we know what they've got in America because they run it. You know, it really is a case of the tail wags the dog here. And this was earlier this week. So this was on Monday, I think, or something like that. Tuesday will be power plant day and the bridge day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards. This is the president. I
don't mind that he's using loads of exclamation marks or something. That's fine, because we all know he can be quite, dramatic, and he likes to troll and all that. But me and you saying, yeah, would you just effing get on with whatever? He's supposed to be the president. He could just say, would you just open the strait? And it didn't have to say, you crazy bees. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Absolutely.
Somebody needs to, or else can somebody do his posts for him or something, for God's sake? Like, all the staff he's got, surely somebody can do his posts. Come on.
Take the phone away from him.
Yeah, take the phone away.
Right, moving on. There are reports that Iran is charging fees to tankers going through the Hormuz Strait. They better not be, and if they are, they better stop now. Yeah, 2 days ago, this morning I asked President Trump if he's okay with the Iranians charging a toll for all the ships to go through the Strait of Hormuz, and he told me there might be a joint US-Iran venture to change tolls. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, Ed, that's so generous.
Oh, Ed, you thank you very much, Ed. You're so sweet, mate. You didn't need to do that. You know you didn't. So yeah, Trump's nuts. He's changing it. This is a flip-flopping, isn't it? He's changing his mind on a daily, if not hourly basis.
Can I ask a question? Is he on meds that we don't know about, and he hasn't taken them? I'm actually being serious now.
I know what you mean. Do you remember Spitting Image?
Yes, I loved Spitting. Not the newer version, because they did a newer version a couple of years ago, and that was crap. The original was brilliant.
Do you remember the original with what's his name? Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
The president's brain is missing. You could remake it. You could remake it and put Trump in there instead. And you know what? I love America. I love Americans, but your country is becoming the laughing stock of the world because this clown is he's not being clever. And, you know, some people are out there on Twitter trying to think he's playing 5D chess. No, he's not. I think it's quite obvious by now he doesn't have a clue what he's doing.
No, I think he doesn't know what to do now. This is the thing.
Yeah. Well, he's looking for an exit strategy and he's just scrabbling about now. Oh. I mean, for instance, here we are, Bill Mitchell, right?
I don't know who Bill Mitchell is, but anyway.
Well, he's obviously a
40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh.
Retard.
Here's
He's one of those, is he?
Yeah. Here's the dirty little secret, he says. The US Navy could easily have reopened the Strait of Hormuz at any time. No, it couldn't. And the US Navy were the first to say, we're not going in there. But a closed strait put pressure on China, and now we're learning China pressured Iran to reopen the strait. Trump is a master of leverage. China's not had any problem with passing its boats through the strait at all through this time.
Yeah.
If most of the vessels that have come in and out have been going to China. So,
China.
Bill Mitchell, you're a knob. and really, as the art,
Brilliant.
As the art of the no deal.
Oh, Ed's saying Ed's getting frustrated because he wants to interrupt John.
I know. Shalini doesn't interrupt quite as much as you do, Ed. But I know you love your interruptions, especially when I start blamming on about the Middle East.
Yeah.
Right. So we've still got Trump. President Trump says he hasn't lost a single supporter from MAGA.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that, you know, I'm seeing there's a lot of people on Twitter and X who wear MAGA, saying, "This, I voted for this guy 3 times, and this isn't what I voted for." You know,
yeah.
MAGA doesn't love what you're doing, mate. It really doesn't.
And Trump's going to have a big problem. I don't know when in November. It's November, isn't it? They do
the midterms,
the midterm things. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me being a bit dumb, but I cannot get my head around the whole American politics thing. But anyway, we know that they're going to lose the midterms.
Yeah, they will.
The Republicans, I mean. So,
and then, I mean, Trump will be a lame duck president, but you know, to be honest, he's a shadow of what he was the first time around.
Well, he's 80 now, isn't he?
Yeah, but even so, you know, I don't know what to say.
Maybe it's all taking its tone. Like I've not, because obviously I didn't go home at Christmas. And we're going back to Ireland in next couple of weeks. And every time I see that, I just notice he's still, because he's still involved in all sorts of things. So it's not like he's just sitting at home, you know, not doing anything. Yeah. But I just noticed he's kind of getting a bit more. Well, he is, because he's getting older.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's the pressure. I don't know what's going on with Trump. I don't know. Because I as a person, I quite like him, and I love how he like trolls people and all that kind of stuff, because it's quite fun. But it's just these last however many months, it seems like he's like lost the plot.
Yeah, I know, they really have. Belarusi's Alexander Lukashenko claims the US has exposed its vulnerability and now realizes it will never be able to deal with China. Pointing to Iran, he said, there's no country that could defeat it. Yeah. The people are ready to die for their land. It's Persia. We know its history. And, you know, if you know your history, I think Persia's been a pretty... Well, what was the last time Persia was invaded and maybe half conquered? Alexander the Great? Round about then? I think the Mongols tried. And the Mongols probably made quite a good dent in it, because the Mongols were completely batshit crazy. They did things that no other people have done since. They were horrible. So Lukashenko has urged Israel to accept this reality and bring the conflict to an end. And I think they should. I think they really should.
Well, I think the Iranian people that were going to be It's not. I don't think it's made it any better because obviously you still have IRG. There's IRGC and whatever people, regime people all around the world, and all they have to do is go back. And it's, as soon as the whole thing stops, the Iranian people are back to where they started.
Indeed.
It's not. It's just really not good.
So this guy Ryan here, who has a suspiciously Indian-looking surname, but I'm not.
Yes, he does.
I'm not casting
Any aspersions.
Joe Kent tells people they should read Iranian state media for the truth about the war in Iran. How was this guy the director of the National Counter-Terrorism Centre? Well, actually, Joe Kent didn't say that, because if you look at Joe Kent's tweet, he said, read independent media, Iranian media, and US media. Always question those cheering on wars, and always pray for our troops. To me, it sounds like he's saying, you know, read everything you can and make up your own mind, which is the basis of my new book, Critical Thinking. From the front lines, think like a detective. There you go, all 375 pages of it. There you go, people. Available on Amazon. Both in ebook and paperback.
Indeed.
So I'm quite proud of that one. But anyway, you know where to find it. And my real name's on it, so you know me. Well, you know my name anyway. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Right, okay, moving on.
It's on Amazon, Robin.
The UK has just sent a warning to Putin.
This is hilarious, actually.
To Putin, I say, we see you. We see your activity over our cables and pipelines. You should know that any attempt to damage them will not be tolerated and will have serious consequences.
Yeah, how's that when everything's broken?
Yeah, and then Navy barred from boarding Russian ships. No such operations have taken place because it feels that would breach international law. Oh, we are so.
It's pathetic, isn't it? It's just so pathetic.
It really is. Now, do you like Ron DeSantis?
He's okay. Like,
well, he kind of got he got on the wrong side of me today. I thought, what is this tosspot on about, right? Because he said, Governor DeSantis says the United States should reconsider being close allies with the United Kingdom because we've imported the third world and do not share a common culture anymore. Okay? Now, that's fair enough, right? That's fair enough. Except it would be better coming from a position of strength, Ron. Because 32% of the population of Florida can't speak fucking English. 32%.
Isn't it Spanish and a few other things?
Yeah, 32% don't speak English. So who's imported the third world? In the UK, it's round about 6% don't speak English. So, kind of think
pot and kettle.
Kind of think pot and kettle does come to mind there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Americans.
Ronnie boy. Ronnie boy.
Right, so speaking of America, the Border Patrol caught and arrested
I saw this.
4 British nationals entering the US illegally in a remote part of Maine after crossing over from Canada. Their names, Ali Mohammed Ali Abdullah, Hamid Mohammed Nagy, Ibrahim Ayub Khan, and Mohammed Sultan Saleh.
Yep.
Now, all good English names.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Most popular boy's name, isn't it, Mohammed?
It is.
But apart from that, what were these guys up to? Because they said they were out on a hike and got lost.
Yeah,
but
right.
They're on GoPro as one going, that's us. We're now in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Now on to the next part. And then they got left. So what were they up to? Yeah.
Dodgy.
HMS Dragon has been forced to withdraw in order to be repaired at port after experiencing issues with its fresh water supply.
Oh, hang on. Did they have to call in their plumber?
Well, that seems to be code these days for we were hit by a missile, but we're not going to tell anyone because.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah, well, the American aircraft carriers had a laundry fire, a toilet clogging, and now Dragon's got a fresh water supply problem. Now, the Israeli Times, right, reported that the same ship was hit by an ASM fired by Hezbollah.
Ooh, that's interesting. And who was that? The Israeli Times, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they reported the Dragon was hit by an anti-ship missile.
Yeah, so water supplies my eye.
Who knows? Who knows? Astronauts describing an event. Women in mission control. Awesome to hear. Thanks for sharing your experience. Men in mission control. Copy. Over.
Yeah.
That's probably right. That's probably accurate. Mr. Starmer.
Ugh.
The face of the squaddy at the back.
I know, because I saw this on X. Now you know how you every time you see something on X or anywhere, any other social media site, you have to kind of go, now hang on a minute, is this AI slop or some kind of jiggery pokery? Do you know what I mean? Because it kind of does look like AI slop. But then I thought, no, maybe it isn't. It
kind of does look a bit like it, but probably there's one in the. There's a guy, there's one of the squaddies at the back looking at the camera when Starmer's up, but this guy's, he's obviously looking to a higher powers.
Yeah,
Take me now. Please. Take me now.
Beat me up, Scotty.
I know. The next one. Oh, Scotland, you never fail to disappoint. Manager of Scotland's first alcohol-free bar caught drink driving.
What? Well, now, hang on. Now, the first actual important question is, why in the hell is there an alcohol-free bar?
I don't know. I have no idea. When it said alcohol-free, I kind of lost interest in the rest of the story.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like, is this like another AI fake, whatever?
No, it's real. It's a real story.
Oh, it's real. Okay.
It's on STV. It was on the news.
It was on the news.
On Main Street. Well, I mean, I suppose it could be fake, but I think it was real. Right, moving on. This, however, is fake.
Oh.
That wasn't a cop. It was an actor. The whole thing's a setup.
It was a hoax.
It was a hoax. Filmed for clicks and giggles. So that's not true. See, you've got to look at everything these days. And again, that's maybe a good time to point out, I now have a book out called Think Like a Detective. Critical thinking from the front lines. This is what you need. You need this book. You really do. You need this. You need this to cut through the bullshit that's out there.
And there's a lot of it.
There is a lot of it. There is a lot of it. Right, Irish military involvement. This is down to you. So, the Irish government had the Ireland's protesting against, what is it, Shalini? Fuel prices?
I think it's to do with fuel and taxes and other things. The lady which was interesting, because I didn't know this myself until I saw it on X, so I don't know if it's mentioned in this actual tweet with the lady down below. Apparently she's Canadian and she was potentially responsible for things that happened to do you remember that whole protest during COVID, the Canadian truckers?
Yeah.
Why she's some kind of head of the Garda Síochána, I've got no idea.
Interesting.
Maybe for that specific reason, because she's quite authoritarian, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So they're sent the...
They're still there. They're blocking a load of roads. So O'Connell Street and the bridge in Dublin. The M50, which is like a major road, motorway, sorry, because you can even use it from Northern Ireland, part way, to get into Dublin and all that kind of thing. And then in other parts of Ireland, they're like blockading what do you call it, like fuel depots and that. And then they were mentioning about the army, obviously, which is the thing I sent you.
Yeah. So they've called the army out, and apparently Some credible commentators are now saying a number of Irish army officers are refusing to use force against their own citizens. Quite right too.
Good.
Quite right too. So, yeah.
Boolabus for the Irish Army.
What does that mean?
That means, you know, give them a clap sort of thing. It's clapping. Well done.
So, there you go, Frankie. If you're interested, the book is out. You can view it anytime you like. Right.
So yeah, watch this space. Watch this space and what happens in Ireland.
Yeah, I mean it's quite interesting because, let's face it, you know, and this is the thing that gets me. People go, hey, we get our oil from Norway. Why is the price going up? Because the price of oil is set on the global market. The price of oil, you know, it's a simple supply and demand, isn't it? You know, the price of oil will go up if the supply goes down. Therefore, doesn't matter where you get your oil, it's going to cost more, isn't it? The topic of discussion today, Nate, is the chaos that is the world. So we go through a lot of shit. So buckle up, mate. But the price of oil goes up, right? And people then go, well, why don't we just get oil from somewhere else? But you can't. It's set globally. So what the government could do, and what some governments have done, is cut the duty. And they did this. They did this temporarily during COVID as well, didn't they?
I think France has done something to help people. And I think not Spain, because obviously they're commies. Maloney, so Italy. I think Italy has done something.
So you can cut the duty, which would drop the price quite dramatically. I mean,
yes,
you could take 20, 25 pence off that and still be charging 20, 25 pence of duty on it. But our government, are they going to do that? Are they going to do it? That's the question.
You know what Rachel Thieves is doing come the autumn budget? Fuel duties going up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's already marked.
People have been campaigning with her. Like I signed a petition by, is it Fair Fuel or whatever that thing is that Howard Cox has got? I signed a petition. Loads of people are like saying that she needs to bring that. She needs to just either bring it down or freeze it or whatever, or do something. But we know they won't, because they're a bunch of socialists, so commies, Fabians, whatever you want to call them. So,
yeah.
Not going to get any better anytime soon, folks.
I'm not. Well, hold on. Let's address this. There's a couple of things. Robin says, "What if the same cognitive flaws that cause wrongful convictions are quietly destroying your business?" Well, that's part of what my critical thinking course and book deals with. The next one, Nate says, it's not about oil; it's about the path where everything passes. Well, not everything passes. I mean, there's basically oil, nitrogen, and a few other things come out of the Gulf of Persia. So I don't really think it's about that. I think this is about Israel. Ultimately, when you go back to it, this is the Greater Israel Project. That's what it's about. Yeah. And Israel want the land around where they are just now. They just want to expand, and you can't do what they're doing on the strength of something that occurred 2 years ago now, 2.5 years ago. So that's the Greater Israel Project, and America's gone along with it. That's my view. I could be wrong.
Are they still attacking Lebanon? Sorry, excuse me. Are they still attacking Lebanon? Yeah.
Yeah,
because they're actually killing. They're killing. I know. Obviously, that's where is it Hezbollah? Are they the ones that are in the Lebanon? Sorry, I tend to get my terrorist peoples mixed up. But
but
innocent civilians are getting killed.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Let's go. Let's talk about this slightly. So, autistic teenager with mental health struggles euthanized in the Netherlands.
The Netherlands the Netherlands are known for this, because I can't remember if it was last year, John, or if it was the year before. A young girl, she was only like in her 20s, and they killed her basically because she was depressed. And I was like, oh my God, somebody advise her and tell her to go and see another doctor or go and see whoever, but don't, for God's sake, do this.
So this kid was I think between 16 and 18, you can apply for, I don't know what they
maid.
call it, assisted
No.
dying or whatever in the Netherlands.
Maid, whatever.
Some kind of whatever. But basically, legal suicide. And, you know, you can do it between 16 and 18 if you have your parents' permission, right?
So hang on, did his parents agree? Because this is
Well,
the thing
I
I was
guess
trying to
so.
How could parents agree to this?
Yeah, well, there you go. So, you euthanized as being put to sleep, one would say, if it was a dog. But this isn't a dog. So this kid says he suffered terribly from depression. He has terrible anxiety.
Please
He's
just let him-
lonely. He's sad. Now the thing is this something that you can fix or not? Because and the question then becomes: is it right to keep someone in that kind of torment if they can't see a way out other than, you know, the ultimate release? So
He's
you know,
Vaughan. I mean, you're not Vaughan. Sorry.
it's a
He's
tricky
a
question.
child. He's a child, for God's sake.
Yes,
he needs to be helped and looked after, not
but
told, oh, I know, it's all too much, isn't it? Let's just get you offed.
No, I understand that, but he's a child that's got particular issues and he's lived with it for 16, 17, 18 years or whatever, right? So you would think he would be getting to the point where he would know his own mind, you know? So should it be allowed or should it not? That's the question. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I genuinely don't have an answer here, right? Because I've never been in a situation where things have looked so bleak that you can't see a way out, that the only way out you can take is the ultimate one. I've never been in that situation, so I can't.
I haven't either, and I've never really suffered with depression or anxiety or other than just your average stuff that you go on through life.
So you can't put yourself in someone else's head when you've never been there. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't have an answer here. You know.
No, I know.
I don't have an answer.
It breaks my heart because he's just such a young. My two. Okay, so my brothers. Well, I can't really call them boys anymore because one turned 18 the other week, and the other one's turned 16.
Yeah.
I can't fathom it, and it's just the whole thing with the state being involved. It's just so evil and wrong. It's just not true. And everybody's saying about, this is the thing about it, that when they're trying to bring it in over here, because we know what's going on in Canada.
Yeah, and they voted it out in Scotland. They voted not to bring it in. But the question is, if the state's not involved, then there's no path. There's no legal path to these people dealing with what they consider to be insurmountable issues. And that's the part where you have to think, should there be a path or not? Again, I don't have the answers. It's rare that you'll find me without answers, but I don't have the answers to this one.
I'm just going to answer Nate, because Nate says he's not native English. What does euthanize mean? So
I thought I covered that with, if you were a dog, you'd be getting put down.
Yeah, basically being killed. So you may, I don't know where you're from, Nate. So
but it's good to have you on board.
Yes, it is. Yes, sorry. Hi and welcome. Sorry, that sounded awfully rude. Yeah, hi and welcome. So just to kind of let you know, so in Canada, there's something called MAID, which is a similar thing, death by state. They've got it in Holland, and they've also got it in Spain, because that poor girl got killed last month. They're trying to bring it in. They're calling it here. Well, they want to bring it in here in the UK, and I don't know when that whole thing is due to go through the Lords or whatever, assisted suicide, but it's not. To me, it's just evil and wrong.
Right, moving on. We have Katie Price banned from driving for the 7th time.
Is that Katie Price? That's Katie Price? Are we serious?
Yeah, I know.
What?
I thought it was Steve Tyler.
Like, what's going on with the lips, bro?
Well, do you not think she looks like Steve Tyler from Aerosmith? Yeah. I'm like, surely that's Steve Tyler. No, apparently that's Katie Price. And she's been banned for driving for the 7th time.
I thought you were going to say she was banned from having more plastic surgery, but there we go.
At some point, surely the system must be able to say, in the interest of public safety, forget it. You know, well, does it matter? Because she's probably been driving while she's been banned. Does it matter if you ban her forever or not? She's not going to stop driving. That's the thing. And the thing that gets me is she's infamous. Everybody's going to recognise her and dob her in. So,
yeah, it's just put in a good comment there.
It has. Do you want to read it out, or shall I?
I don't mind reading it out. So Ed has said, I have to say that cancer has given me a different perspective on assisted dying. I want to fight as long as I can, but a peaceful end would be nice. And that's true, because, you know, you don't want you yourself, obviously, you don't want to suffer, and you don't want to pain. And obviously, if that's your family member or your friend or whatever, loved one, whatever, you don't want them to suffer either. But as Ed points out in his next bit, but the way it's being implemented is utterly evil. Yes.
Yeah, I think
agree.
so.
And there's been plenty of cases to show that, both in Canada and Europe.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Anyway, speaking of old things, what about
what's this?
This is the proposed tunnel underneath Stonehenge that we spent 175. How much did we spend out? I think 179 million. Really?
Wait, why is there a tunnel going under? Okay, it could be a stupid question. Why are we putting a tunnel under Stonehenge?
So the traffic didn't have to drive by it. But anyway, we spent a fortune on a tunnel, and we never built the tunnel. The tunnel doesn't exist.
That money then?
It's lining contractors' pockets.
That's our money. Yeah.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, move on.
The Boys. I watched The Boys last night.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same girl.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
I've never watched The Boys, so I've got literally no clue. Hang on. I'm going to have to, Okay, hang on. So this is her originally with the nice, lovely blonde hair. She's really pretty, and she's done that to herself.
Well, she doesn't have red hair. She's still got the blonde hair, but apart from that...
What I mean is she's done that crap to
facially,
herself.
Yeah, she has done that to herself.
Can somebody please explain this to me like as if I'm 5? Because I do not understand. She was a very, very pretty, attractive young lady, and she's done that to herself. Fake boobs and whatever she's done to her cheeks or whatever. It looks awful. She looks awful.
She's only like, what? I think she's only 24 or something, or 25. You know,
please tell me you're
still young.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, I'm not. She's really young. She's not old. No, right. So that is Starlight. Thanks for that, Shalini. You blew right into your microphone.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm exasperated with it all.
So that's Starlight on the left, and that's Starlight on the right. She was dressed up as one of Homelander's lackeys, but that's still the same girl. That's the same girl, and that's mental. Absolutely mental. To do that to yourself at that age, especially as a woman, because women get more pointy featured as they get older. No offense, but they do, right?
I'll have to watch out for that one.
But that's not a bad thing, you know. You see, women, I think, generally tend to get more defined, shall we say, as they get older.
Yeah, probably.
But she's tried to do that too young, and now what's she gonna? She's gonna look like that. Remember the old bird from Soap, the ginger one? She's gonna look like that by the time she's like 35.
That's terrible.
I don't know why they do it either, Julia. It's crazy. And this has got to be...
I need someone to explain to me like as if I'm 5.
Well, it's got to be peer pressure or societal pressure or Hollywood pressure or something. And who the fuck? Does she have friends? Because they're not doing her any favours.
No, they're literally
She was fucking gorgeous, you know?
She was gorgeous. Like, what's she doing?
Self-hate, maybe, Julia. I mean, because... having people see you and you don't see what they see. You look at yourself and you think, you're maybe not gorgeous. I mean, I know I'm gorgeous.
Are you trying to do a Ben?
I don't need to do a Ben. I'm much better looking than Ben. Anyway, but yeah, you know what I mean. You don't. People don't see what other people see in them sometimes, and it's crazy. I just find it crazy. It really is, and it's sad. It is sad.
It is. It's very sad, especially if she's only like in her mid-20s or whatever. Because the thing is, as you say, as you get older, like you're still you. Obviously, it's just your features change because you're getting older.
Yeah, I know.
That's such a great shame.
Right, here's a big one now. Here we go. Right.
Here we go.
Mark Di Stefano here says,
OMG.
21 members of the SAS testified against them, right? So this guy...
Oh, this is the Australian guy. Yeah. I've seen a couple of videos about this.
Ben Robert Smith, Australian SAS dude, was arrested.
That's right.
For war crimes that happened in Afghanistan, I think.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's alleged to have killed a civilian or a couple of civilians or something like that.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. And this is the problem. I can't comment on whether this is valid or not because, yes, 21 members of the SAS did testify against them, but
that's crazy.
Of those 21 members, quite a few of them are saying they were put under extreme duress to make statements
against
him, Mr. Robert Smith.
Oh dear.
So I don't know. And the thing is,
enough about it either.
The thing is, war is horror.
It's ugly, very ugly.
It's ugly, and you know what? If you are prepared to send people to war, you have to be prepared for them to do terrible things. And yeah, that doesn't give you carte blanche, but there are supposed to be rules. Did he overstep them? I don't know.
We weren't there.
Were they justified? I don't know. What's the context? What's the situation? It's very hard to judge these people without knowing the situation. Very, very difficult. It's like, remember the SAS that gunned down the IRA terrorists in Gibraltar?
Yeah.
Was that justified or not?
Wow.
Well, what about the two soldiers that were torn apart at the IRA funeral in Ireland?
Yeah.
See? So those were unarmed people that tore those soldiers apart. So are unarmed people not a threat? Well, very much they can be, yeah. So you have to put everything into context, and without knowing that context, it's very difficult to make a proper judgment.
Indeed.
If you don't have the evidence, you can't make the judgment. And the problem you've got here is, are you going to have enough evidence? Apparently, Australia put billboards up in Afghanistan asking for people to come forward if they had evidence of him being a bad boy.
Gosh. And the thing is, as this Craig Kelly has put in his post, who's going to be serving on that jury if it's just ordinary folk?
Yeah.
It's like
Ed makes a fantastic point.
What's Ed saying?
They always arrest the ones getting the orders, never the ones giving them.
Yeah, that's very true. Tony Blair, Alistair Campbell.
Right. Now we're going to move on to something that I feel incredibly qualified to comment about.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right. So what's people's opinion on this?
Oh yes, I saw your reply to Tim Davies.
Right. So a police officer who crashed and killed a woman while responding to an emergency call was sentenced to 2.5 years, I think, in jail.
Yeah, something like that.
Right, so he was sent to the report of a baby choking, and he went through a red light, hit a motorcycle that was being ridden by a woman and a man, and I believe the female died, was it? No, the female was anyway, I think the female died, yeah.
Well, somebody died.
So, and the other one was seriously injured. The family came to terms with what had happened over the last couple of years and made a statement in court saying they didn't want him to go to jail because they didn't think it would serve the public interest. And it wouldn't say they didn't require it for justice. So the question is, what you have here is you have a police officer attending a call of a child choking. My first question is, why?
That's what I thought was odd myself. I was like, surely that shouldn't that have gone to the an ambulance?
Should have gone to the ambulance service first.
Yeah, not the police.
It's not something we were ever routinely sent to unless the ambulance service were on strike. So, were the ambulance service unable to attend?
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Well, we don't know, do we?
But again, you've got to build on the context, and some of the context is missing. But let's say, regardless, he was sent to this call. Therefore, we have a child in imminent danger, apparently. So he's rushing to assist that child, which is all good motive, right? There's no malice here. No. He's trying to get there as fast as he can. Yeah. He goes through a red traffic light, which you are allowed to do. People say you must treat it as a giveaway or whatever, but you have to treat it as a red traffic light. And that doesn't mean you have to stop. But you got to treat it as a red traffic light, because anyone else coming through on the green, if you hit them as a police officer, you are 100% culpable. Okay? It's your fault. Doesn't matter if you've got blues and twos on, or if you've got a helicopter above you screaming, stop, stop. If they went through a green light and you hit them, you're culpable. So he went through a red light and he struck this motorcycle that had gone through a green, joining the traffic, joining the junction or whatever. So he failed. He failed, first of all, because he never got to the call. So that child that was choking to death, if it was relying on him, it would have died, because he never got there. No. It's not that he didn't get there until later. He just never fucking got there at all, did he?
No, I guess not.
And that's the thing. When you're getting trained as a police officer and driving and responding to emergency calls, that's the one thing that's drummed into you. If you don't get there, what was the point in you even starting? You know? And the problem you've got here is this isn't an accident. An accident is something that could not be avoided. This could have completely been avoided because he went through that red light around 50 miles an hour and braked to around 27 when he hit the motorcycle. That's still a fairly substantial speed.
Yeah, because it's nearly 30, isn't it? So.
Yeah. So the question is, that's not an accident. It's an avoidable incident. So, unfortunately, the cop was wrong. He was wrong to do what he did and crash into that vehicle. So, should he have been jailed? Well, I can't comment because I'm not a judge. I think it's harsh. There was no intent. It wasn't premeditated. All the motivation towards it was good. Yes, police officers should be held to a higher standard than the general public when it comes to driving, because even general police officers are trained more than the general public is. Advanced police drivers should certainly be held to a higher standard. I've attended tens, if not hundreds, of road accidents involving police drivers, especially in my capacity as a traffic sergeant. So I've been to loads of these, and I'll say almost all of them caused by the police. And that becomes a problem because the police are killing around 25 to 30 people every year in these kind of accidents. And they shouldn't be, because you're supposed to be better than everyone around you. And if you're not taking professional pride and you're not doing your job right. Now, should he have gone to jail? Whose interest does that serve? Whose interest does it serve? Yeah, ban him. Never let him drive a police car again.
Yeah, it doesn't serve anybody's interest, though, really, because obviously, I don't know. We don't know what happened to that child, but if a child was choking, we would have to, because I don't know, we have to assume that it didn't. The
paramedic got there and saved the child.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
Okay, so the police officer, in a medical situation like that, police officer is always the backup. But having said that, what if this was an armed robbery? Okay.
Yeah.
What if he hadn't hit a 75-year-old on the back of a motorcycle? What if he'd hit a mother and baby crossing the road?
Yeah.
And he'd been going to the report of a 75-year-old choking to death.
Yeah.
Would that change how you feel about it?
Mm.
You know? Because it could be anyone. It could have been you that he hit. So yeah, the guy was guilty. He should never be driving again, in my view. And that might sound harsh, but that's my view. And I wouldn't have put him to jail. It doesn't serve anyone's interests. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I right?
It doesn't. Obviously, you know, he had to be held to account. You know, somebody. You know, he killed somebody by his. You know, by what he did and how he drove, and you know, I'm learning to drive, so I'm only driving at like 20 miles an hour because that's all you can really do in London, unless like whenever I get onto a carriageway and I'm allowed to do 30. But
yeah, I mean,
so people driving fast kind of is a bit scary, but yeah, no, he needs to be held to account. But as you say, like sending him to jail for 2.5 years, was it that like who does that serve? There's other
exactly.
There's other things that could have been done, because then that whatever force it was, I don't remember now.
Yeah.
That means
I mean, I've deliberately
is a copper down, you know.
I've deliberately run people over.
You do?
Yeah.
John, you might get a knock on your door if you're not careful.
Well, the guy had a shotgun. I didn't have a gun at that point.
Oh, okay.
So what would you do? You know, we took him out with a car.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's different.
But is it? You know? I mean, we didn't kill him, but we certainly took him out. But anyway, yeah, I mean, every situation needs its own context, and you need to know exactly what's going on. Ed says, guys, live every moment as if it was your last. Never miss an opportunity to tell someone you love them and look after your health. I wouldn't wish what I'm going through on my worst enemy. Wise words, Ed. Wise words, and indeed. We love you, Ed. We really do.
We do.
Yeah, we're not shy about saying it either. Thank you.
So
right.
is he still? So when did this actually happen? Is that like as in 2026, or was this last year, or
it was 2024, I think.
So he may be already out.
No, this is him just being sentenced.
Oh right. Oh okay.
Yeah. That's him just being sentenced. Right, moving on. Britain's urged to completely avoid eating cod as population plummets to critically low levels.
Well, no, they can bug off. I like cod and chips.
I love cod, but finding it is really tricky.
So we've got a really good fish and chip shop. And normally, because the fish is usually massive. It's usually a shark, as Vaughan likes to call it, but he gets rock. And they do really nice.
Rock? Is that like dogfish?
It's kind of a type of, I don't know, Vaughan would have to tell you probably. I think it's like cod, but it's nice.
Rock.
I get cod bites, so they're like about.
Oh, like you used to get cod balls.
Like no, shut up.
No, but you used to get cod balls from Birdseye. You used to get balls of cod and,
these are cod bites.
Batter. Yeah, so red eye, yeah, dogfish. That's so basically. Vaughan's eating shark, baby, small sharks, right?
Oh, okay. Well, he likes it's very tasty, but the thing is always huge.
It's the best fish I've ever had. I had fish and chips in Australia, in Phillip Island, where they do the motorcycle racing. So I had fish and chips there, and I had flake and chips. That's what they call it, flake, and it's shark.
Yeah.
Shark and chip, and it's fantastic because there's no bones in it.
No.
Sharks only get cartilage, and it kind of disappears with the cooking. So it was absolutely brilliant.
So yeah, so if we want cardboard eaters, they can fuck off.
It says he had the honor of being served the worst fish and chips of his life for lunch today. Hey,
Oh no!
every day's a learning experience, mate. Every day's a learning experience.
Sorry, because fish and chips are so lovely.
I know. Especially if you get a good one. If you get a good one, it's fantastic. You should send one of your people out. You know, I know you've got minions running about after you. You should have sent one of your people out for real fish and chips. Right. The Prince of Pegs says all faiths can learn from Islam.
He's just as bad. He's just as bad as his father.
Well, why
they
would
just all need to go?
But if you had a faith, right? If you were faithful to a faith, you know, you supported one God or whatever, why would you think that someone else's, in your eyes, erroneous misconceptions and beliefs would be of benefit to your religion?
Exactly.
I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me unless you're an actual Muslim.
So what's that saying? Like father, like son, or whatever?
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah. Right, Indian gas station owner in Canada sold gasoline with water in it. He fucking diluted the gas.
Oh, you are joking me.
And now he's on complaining to the media that people are saying mean things about him online.
Well, what do you expect, dude? Sequinder, Condola, what do you expect? You probably ruined people's bloody cars. What do you expect?
Imagine watering down the gas and then fucking trying to make out that you're the victim. It's just wrong. But again, we have the low intellect Indians.
Yeah.
Right, German military suspends overseas travel rule for men under 45.
They've suspended it now, have they? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So the initial thing that they tried to say,
you had to get permission or something.
You had to get you had to get permission. Well, the original headline said, you know, men between 18 and 45 aren't allowed to leave Germany. Well, that's not quite strictly speaking the truth. It was you had to get permission if they wanted to leave for more than 3 months. So they had to get a military pass. But obviously, the furore on online media has caused the Germans to suspend this rule.
Good, because it's ridiculous.
Well, yeah. And so yeah, it is. But you think about it. You think, let's go back to the First World War, which wasn't that long ago, right?
Yeah.
It's only 100 years ago, or just over 100 years ago. So during the First World War, men were coming back from the trenches with shell shock. And they were being treated and then put back in the trenches. Okay? And then coming back with shell shock.
Yeah.
And then we were shooting them. We were shooting our own people for cowardice because they had shell shock. That's just over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
That's shocking, isn't it? So what should we be doing with wars? Well, one, we shouldn't be fighting them, should we? Two, if we do have to fight them, and we need to rely on volunteers, then we really need to pay them appropriately during peacetime. And I don't think we do. I don't think we do, and I don't think we prepare them properly either.
No, probably not.
So, right, moving on. Elon Musk's estranged daughter.
It's actually son.
Well, yeah, son/stroke daughter. Vivian Wilson moans about isolating childhood of endless wealth. It's always the same with kids, isn't it? You fucking give them everything. You give them fucking everything, and they just throw it back in your face.
Or they decide, oh no, I'm not a bloke. I'm a woman.
Isolating childhood of endless wealth. Endless wealth. I was sent to private school. I was tutored. I got everything I wanted.
I know.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? You know what? There are people who just will never be happy, regardless of what you do for them, regardless of who you are. I mean, this same thing is playing out right now in a council house somewhere in Scunthorpe, isn't it? You know, my life's ruined because you're poor and I don't get anything. You know, that's the fucking attention-seeking kids. That's exactly what it is, Julie. Exactly what it is.
What did Julie say?
She says
attention-seeking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is, mate. All it is.
Oh, no.
An opportunistic
Oh,
thief.
you know, I heard about this, and I thought this was a bit of a, I thought this was a joke, but then clearly it wasn't.
Who stole a handbag containing an emerald-encrusted Fabergé egg and watch set worth up to 2.2 million from a central London pub, has been jailed for more than 2 years. Enzo Contella, 29, took Rosie Dawson's handbag, which she had placed between her legs on the ground as she stood outside the Dog and Duck in Soho on the 7th of November 2024.
No, I'm not being funny. She
Go
might
on,
she might be a retard. Why the hell did she have a Fabergé bloody egg and matching watch or whatever the hell it was in her bloody handbag, and she's in Soho and the bag is on the feckin' floor?
The Fabergé items were in her handbag after she'd taken them for display at a work event earlier that evening. They have not been recovered. Just after the pub, darling. I'm just taking the 2.2 million Fabergé egg.
You might need your new special button again.
The fuck? What the absolute 2.2 million Fabergé egg in her handbag.
Going out in Soho, and the thievery is like up the wazoo here in London.
You pay a guy 200 quid to fucking be security or something, but holy shit. Meanwhile, a truck carrying books crashed, and there were
and there was no
looters.
looters.
But did you really want a book?
Give it a Think Like a Detective by R. John. I've read the first chapter. I've read the first chapter, and it's very good.
Is it? Did you like it?
I did, yeah. I've obviously got to review the rest of it, go through the rest of it yet, but so far so good.
Right, let's stop going into space. There's nothing to see and no one to talk to. Okay, Zoe. I bet you're a fucking breeze at parties, aren't you?
I know, right? Don't invite Zoe to parties.
What's the point of Artemis 2? What is the point of Artemis 2? Actually, what you want to do is you want to go and look at that that thing that I did with Ben and Adam. Space Monkeys Mining the Moon. I found it the other day. It's a 2-inch. It's a 2-minute clip. It is so fucking funny. So funny. Right, moving on. Wait. Right, adult chaperones to walk children home from school and knife crime hotspots. Home Office set to identify up to 250 schools and worst affected areas using new mapping technology. Right, so hold on a minute. This guy's right. Labour will provide a babysitting service to chaperone kids to and from school, while at the same time not prosecuting the under-18s for knife crime.
Yep.
So they're constraining the victims, not the criminals. Criminals? Can this really be any more moronic? I don't think it can. I really don't think it can.
It is moronic. How much of our money are they going to waste on that then?
A lot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Brazil,
What's happening in Brazil?
32-year-old Brazilian transgender influencer, biological male, Juliana Oliveira, left severely deformed after a legal clinic pumped 21 syringes of mineral oil and laxatives into his face instead of filler. He wanted a more feminine look in 2017. He looked like a fucking Sharpie.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. That's just bad. I'm sorry. I should not be laughing. Right, meanwhile, look at this map and tell me what's wrong with this picture. Because the problem we have here is this is the average amount of limbs in each of these countries, and two of those countries, Canada and the UK,
The average amount of what? Say that again. The average amount of what?
the average amount of limbs that people have in these countries.
Oh, I can't see Ireland and England. It's too small.
Well, Ireland's 4, right? The US is 3.98, which is fine. You know, some people don't have a limb, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But Canada's 4.01 and the UK is 4.01. How the hell do we have people with more than 4 limbs?
I don't know.
Do they have tails? What is going on? What is going on in this country that we have people with more than 4 limbs? Oh, what the hell's going on? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Robin. What about the Ahmed? You need to. I don't know. I cannot understand you. I know you have dyslexia, and I do not mock you for it, but I can't understand what you're talking about. It was in daylight in the middle of the road with loads of people in it. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Frankie, I don't know what he's talking about.
Please do a clarification.
Yeah, I need help. Right. This guy is
40, 30,
I love this.
retard.
This is Darren of Plymouth, and you know what, mate? I've held off for a long, long time, but you take the biscuit tonight. You take the fucking biscuit.
What's he said?
He says, what happened to the delay between speaking? So apparently there's a 9-second delay, although previous missions it was much shorter. None of this appears to be real. Artemis is likely a distraction. Right. Previous missions, to where? To where? Because this is the first mission to go outside low Earth orbit since 1974. So,
Oh, I wasn't even born.
what previous missions are you fucking talking about?
Retard.
And of course, the delay's going to be much less. Because they're much bloody closer.
Oh, is this what you meant by people not knowing how the moon works?
Oh no, that's next.
That's next. Oh, oh God, it gets worse. Great.
Yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. Sam Rogers here says, this is a doctor, Rhodes Scholar, and a lower understanding of near space than my toddler. It's beautiful. Dr. Naomi Wolf. Call me ill-informed. I was an English major, but what is the light source here?
Oh my God.
NASA just dropped this view of the moon's far side. Well, that would be the fucking sun. The sun would be the light source.
Like, seriously, how is she a doctor? A doctor of what?
I've got to blame. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard of Dr. Naomi Wolf, but
she was one of these fucking nutters on the COVID thing.
Oh, okay.
She's one of them, but I've got to blame Pink Floyd for some of this. They should never have called it Dark Side of the Moon.
No, because people actually took it literally.
Yeah, it's only dark because we can't see it. The sun fucking hits it half the time because it goes round the Earth, which means it goes round the fucking sun. These people are.
40, 30,
They are.
20, retard.
Love it.
We've used that more than anything.
I know.
This person has gotten a tattoo of the kanji character for foot on their head.
Were they supposed to?
Japanese people in America now have a lot of interactions. Well, you know how the translation's turned on, so you're getting all these Japanese tweets.
Yes, I've seen quite a few.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is.
This other one goes, the image on the left is a tool for grilling meat in Japan, but for some reason Ariana Grande has a tattoo of the name on this.
Oh no.
40, 30, 20, retard.
That's like the guy that fucking had the Chinese for soup on his arm, remember? What's that? People are nuts. So, this guy writes an essay saying that we need Bronze Age style orgies in order to cure the fertility crisis. Because there's a chunk of California that has 0 births, more or less. So he's saying that we should all go back to fucking having Bronze Age style orgies in order to improve the improve civilizations need to progenate. Maybe we should. I don't know.
No comment.
Oh,
good grief.
Ghost Murmur. Have you heard about Ghost Murmur?
No, I haven't.
Oh, this is fucking incredible. So this came from the White House and Trump and all that as well. So the CIA say they've got a tool called Ghost Murmur that detected the downed pilot's heartbeat from 40 miles away using quantum magnetometry.
What?
So they said they could detect the heartbeat of the airman from 40 miles away.
Oh, you mean those ones that got shut down the other week?
Yeah. So they said they could detect his heartbeat.
Really? Using
a sensor on a helicopter. Using quantum magnetometry. So they could pick out the picoteslas of information from his heartbeat that would not have been swamped by the tens, if not thousands, of microteslas of information of magnetic field from the Earth. This is just bullshit. It's bullshit.
It just does. It sounds like absolute BS.
I mean, the CIA Ghost Murmur story is probably bullshit. No, it's not. It is bullshit. This is complete and utter BS. And then this guy says, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too hard on the media. And then he goes, no, he's not. And he's right. From the Metro.
The Metro is garbage when I used to work. Yeah.
August.
I never picked it up. It was rubbish.
That August publication. Army's newest weapon that can fire lasers at the speed of light.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What other speed can light go at? That's nuts. Oh, students get first-hand job experience. And this is why, people, when you're forming headlines, it matters in which order you put the words.
Oh, dear.
I don't understand debt collection agencies. You bought a debt that you know somebody can't pay and think they're suddenly going to have the money and you'll be the one they pay. Be serious. It's right. I mean, why would you buy a debt? Why would you buy a debt?
I know.
Because you got to assume that the people that sold the debt have tried to collect on it. So why would you buy it? How do these people make money? Scientists have developed a pill that can extend the lifespan of dogs by literally years. And they're pushing to get it on the market by 2027. It's a daily beef-flavoured medication made specifically for senior dogs to keep them healthy as they age. Right? Who do you think is going to be the first podcaster to try that?
Oh, I've got no idea.
I'll put my money on Alec Jones.
Oh, probably.
Fucking immortal dogs, that's all we need. They're fucking bad enough as is.
We have a late arrival. It's being noted in the book.
Soldier.
Hello, Soldier. How are you doing, dude? Yeah, I'm noting down late attendance here.
Yeah, remember, we start at 8 now. We start at 8. Late. We have done this year. We've started at 8. Right. Iran may be using the sea to hide its submarines. No shit.
Really?
I quite like the 1984 film version of Dune, but the characters are a bit far-fetched. An obese, orange-diseased paedophile starting a war for spice on his own selfish needs. Yeah, okay. That was Olga Bazova, one of him. Ed liked her. One of his, he liked to read her tweets. Right. My boss came over to my desk yesterday and said, "I need to ask you a question. I know you'll know the answer." I responded, "I'll try to." And she goes, "They keep saying the dark side of the moon. How does that work?"
Oh no.
So
Another one.
So she explained it to her. "I'm an interior designer," said the poster.
Oh, no. I hope that's not under her actual name.
These people are fucking nuts. Right, we're nearly there. You have some explaining to do, Japan. Is this an excited fruit or a vegetable? I'm completely lost. We don't grow these in the UK. That is a weird looking fruit. You have to excuse the part because it's partly green, so the background is bleeding through. Click the link. I don't have a link. What do you mean click the link?
That could be dodgy.
Yeah, I don't click links. Anyway, moving on. Not online. Not on live broadcast. Ladybird, Mr. Nolan sent this to me. A Ladybird book of challenging wanks.
Well, apparently, actually, I saw a post.
She's a lot thinner.
Yeah, she's lost a load of weight.
She has. She says it's all from healthy eating, but I suspect it's the old Monjara.
One of the old jibby jabbies.
And this is an incredibly specific sign.
Oh my god.
Smoking bare feet, pets prohibited. Okay.
What?
Now, again, this is where punctuation matters. I can't see a link, Frankie. It doesn't show up, mate.
If she said it's from X, so maybe she sent it to you.
I don't have. No, it's Frankie's the guy. I don't have a link. I don't know what. Anyway, right. I'll crack it later. Scrap outside part in school on grass if anyone wants it. Derek Jones, you're a fully grown man offering people for a scrap outside of school. Get a fucking grip, mate, and keep off the drink. Rob replies, "What the fuck you on about, you fucking muppet? Scrap metal." Fucking keyboard warrior.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, scrap did mean a fight back in the day.
Hold on. Are you saying... Right,
are you trying to find this thing that Frankie sent you?
Yeah, I'm having a quick look. And it's on a different browser. Fucking...
Have a rewatch Soldier, because you missed quite a few good slides.
Oh.
Split. What is Robin talking about? Split down the middle with capital X, Frank. Oh, maybe it's talking about something to do with the link.
No, I don't know where the link is. I can't find it now. No, sorry. Right. Oh.
Scrap metal.
That's us.
Oh, that was the last one. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that was the last one. So there we go. That's anything you want to bring up? Anything else?
Not particularly. Soldier is asking, what did I miss? Well, you'll have to go back and watch.
Yeah, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, mate.
Missed a fair bit now. Next week, try and be on time, please. Otherwise, it's going down in the book. It's going down in the attendance book.
I thought you said the bush. No, the books.
The book.
What? Oh, the book. The book. Right, okay. That was lovely, people.
Yeah, and it was so lovely to have it. It was so lovely to have Ed in the chat earlier.
So we should have David here on Sunday.
Oh, cool. I really miss David.
Yeah, I know. Ed's been in the chat as well, Soldier. That's right, says Julie. So our friend Ed was in earlier, and
We should
dropped me-
organize a meetup.
I'd love to come down.
I know.
You know what it's like? Fucking expensive. If
Oh,
I
no.
drive down, it's going to cost me a fortune,
No, I know.
and then I have to find somewhere to stay. And if I fly down,
Yeah, love you, Ed. Sending virtual votes.
that's it. And it's great to see that you stayed on for the whole
Yes, for the whole thing.
the whole
Ed.
show, mate. Whole show, mate. The whole
Oh yeah,
show, mate.
smash
Thank
the
you
like,
very much.
smash the like, folks. Smash the like on the video, obviously.
Yeah. So thanks very much, everyone, for
you.
coming along.
Have a lovely
And
weekend, guys and
as
girls.
they say, it's been great for you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get